there are a couple of different ways to use video. There's kind of the polished company, website kind of feel. And then there's the authentic video that you can create literally by using, very simple tools that really represent you as a person and your personality, which is very attractive to external candidates wanting to really get to know who they're going to be working with at the company, not just, the glossy brochure of what the company is supposed to be. So I think those are a couple of different opportunities or a couple of different benefits of using video. People are cutting through the clutter and seeing the glossiness as being inauthentic, right? So the more authentic you can be by having real employees sharing real stories about why they joined the company, why they stay at the company, the better, because people can see kind of your marketing version of it and then go to Glassdoor and see something very different. So I think it's really important to have user-generated content feel as authentic as possible, and having real employees as opposed to actors really brings in that authenticity. So many of the challenges and opportunities we're facing in our organizations these days are people-related challenges and opportunities. And so I really believe that HR has a tremendous opportunity to get out there as the face of the organization, obviously within guidelines and boundaries, but really I think that people are attracted to people, organization mission and purpose and meaningful work and all the great things that go on in the employee value proposition are really important. But if they see a video from an HR leader that they think they connect with, are thought leaders, are really progressive in the HR space, I think that can be a real benefit to attracting the talent that would make a great fit for your company. When we first started our podcast, we were not doing video clips. We were doing kind of audio clips with an image in front of it. And then we started asking the guests, and Mark and myself as well, can we use a clip from this video as a video clip on LinkedIn? And all of the time, our guests have said no problem. And we don't try to make it polished and perfect. We really like this is the raw footage of a genuine conversation that we've had. I've used video a few times to just record my point of view on certain things and just post it. Those posts get a lot more engagement, both in terms of views and as well as comments and that kind of thing. So if you think about it, if you're engaging in a conversation, you're used to talking to someone in person, right? Face to face or digitally. So it feels more accessible when you see someone's face and you see them actually talking, as opposed to having the time to process and type it out and wordsmith it and all that stuff. It's kind of more off the cuff, genuine feeling. You shared a video clip and I realized that I was in my pajamas. And my first reaction was, ooh, do I really want to put a clip on LinkedIn with me in my athleisure wear? It didn't look so pajamas, but a little bit pajama-y. But it was ironic because we were talking about lazy girl jobs. So I was like, yeah, this is a great way to show, authentically, I'm not lazy at all, but I do sometimes work in my pajamas and, we're going to go with it.